This again.
Uh-oh.
Okay, just give it a few seconds. There we go. I still don't get why it does that, even though this has an active source in the pre-stream. Anyways, ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Along with me.
Sorry.
Along with me, please,
There.
May I? Along with me, Fear's Mighty Lieutenant Drakir, at your service, along with...
Overload the Orcish armor.
Bane.
Oh.
Along
And
with Bane,
redemption's
apparently.
Bane.
I've long waited for this moment. With your death, I will find peace.
And yeah, welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins, where no, the bat is not getting broken this time. The only thing broken is, well, his ribs over there and the windows. I think they were intentionally aping the Batman gets broken by the Bane thing.
I present to you
Yeah.
the death of the Batman.
Welcome back in chat, Mac. Hope you're doing well.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're starting right off with a boss fight against Bane.
Yeah, this was certainly an interesting way to start these off.
Just in case if I got it, welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins.
Ah, there it is. It looks just as gruesome as in Injustice 2.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the kind of think he's gonna look similar to Durvis bodybuild.
Or maybe, except he's not green naturally, so...
Yeah, and you much shorter.
Okay, one problem with holding someone above you like that, you're putting your face right in punch distance.
Yeah. Also, I'm definitely... As an Orca, I'm definitely taller than Bane.
Okay, enough of that. Ow!
He's got a few tricks up his sleeves that the Enforcers don't.
Yeah. But we can still just as easily give him an abs massage with our fists.
That doesn't look good.
Again, do you have something against the windows here, Bane?
Stand by and watch you kill yourself. I'm calling Captain Gordon.
No, not now.
Know well how Gotham will suffer once I cast you down.
Guys,
Very good.
Oh, come on.
building.
I left him.
Yeah? Now beat it out of him.
Okay.
You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
Here we go. Pull the plug on that.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Not even
Really?
Yeah, well, a bat was stirring, but a few more blows to the head, and he won't be anymore.
No, you don't.
When I'm done with him, I'm coming for you,
There we go. Give this snake some electrotherapy.
Yeah.
He hit you so hard it hurt me.
How are your reflexes?
Good enough to apparently just phase through that. Yep. He immediately cancels out. Okay. You just get lost.
Let's make a fight out of it. I want my money's worth. $50 million.
Ow. Okay, so if we do that too early, he's just going to pull that. And that. Yeah, there's a reason that... Oh, come on. There's a reason that Bane is one of the most dangerous of the Rogues Gallery.
Counter my tactics.
Yeah. And clearly it's not just the fact that he has super strength.
Oh dear.
There we go. Yep.
Looks like this is it. Yeah. Actually, no, it wasn't.
Yep. Ah, damn it. Okay, as is fitting, he
And I had
hits
such
real
big
hard.
plans for you.
Yeah.
Okay, cannot be counted as immune to normal strikes, yeah. Could be guessed. Come on, you.
Yeah, wait, who?
Oh, come on, I didn't... At least give me time to react, game.
Yeah. Now beat it out of him.
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
Oh, how I wish this could go on forever. But I
Why
don't
does it
think
keep
it'll last.
trying...
I will end your misery soon. I will hear you scream.
Not even a... Well, the bat was stirring, but a few more blows to the head and he won't be anymore.
Shut up there.
I'm coming for you, loco.
Actually, after this bit, I think I know how to shut him up.
Whoever wants a piece of the bat better get in there before...
Can't even target him.
Yeah.
Ooh! Is this the best you have to offer?
Ow.
Isn't he that?
Okay. Down, you two.
Yeah. Tell the regular thugs down. Down, dumb dogs.
Oh, come on, at least make a fight out of it. I want my money's worth. $50 million worth.
Okay.
Accept your end. You cannot win. Run for
Didn't even have time to bother with those idiots.
I think he actually tackled down one of them.
Yeah, pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to detox you.
Looks like this is it. It was nice knowing you. Actually, no, it wasn't.
There. Okay, I do need to focus a bit with this. Immediately get out of the way because... There. With that one I was too late. And too early with that one.
There is nowhere safe.
This is definitely a tricky fight.
One more hit. Or not.
Apparently not.
Okay.
And I had such big plans for you.
Okay, it still showed one bar, I think. But, oh well. I guess it's in damage on impact and, well, impact with the wall. Let's try it again.
The way you died in the last attempt there,
Very good.
Yeah, just ass up in the air.
Yes. Now
and face down in the snow.
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
And hello, Rom.
Yeah, hello.
Hey Ram, how you doing?
I'm alive. Hi, it's Bane.
Yep.
Alive is certainly better than Batman's doing right now.
Yep.
Go.
blows to the head and he won't be anymore.
Yep.
When I'm done
Not-
with him, I'll be coming for you, payaso loco. Is this
Yep.
all the fight you have to offer?
Damn it. I thought he was going for the lift instead of that one.
Shot gloves.
Extra fun.
Okay. There we go. Some more electrotherapy for him. Ow. Just kicking him across the fucking face. Ooh.
Knowing him, I bet he doesn't even feel it.
To be
Okay.
fair, would you feel anything in this cold?
Good point, but he's probably just completely numbed from all the venom in his system as well.
Yeah,
Picking
it's
up.
not that cold.
Let's lessen that dose. Ow.
Ow.
Ooh.
Yeah, he doesn't even need the venom to toss us across the fucking room.
Looks like this
Nope.
is it. It was nice knowing you. Actually, no, it wasn't.
Ow.
Oh, I wish this could go on forever, but I don't think that that's going to last.
Get rid of you. Oh. Ow. Yep. No, you don't. Let's introduce him to the bat boot again.
He's dead. Still put him under the
Quick, use him against the Joker henchman.
Yes.
Okay, that one just got launched.
And that one. Well, none of them are really having a fun time, are they?
Yeah.
Imagine being told you're gonna work for Christmas Eve and this is what you do. You get your ass kicked by the Bat or other supervillains.
Okay, somehow he missed that.
Ah,
Yeah.
Nope. Yep. Last hits. Not yet. Okay.
quick, use him against the henchman. Grabbing speed. Okay, now I think it's the last hit. Dodge.
Or not.
Cutscene.
You just ran out of time. Now this is what I call a party!
Did I even be surprised that the GCPD has gunships?
This rooftop's getting too hot.
Nope. Nope.
Well,
Oh.
so much for that.
There goes the sport.
And of course it's the mercs.
You got off easy.
Just where do you think you're going, huh?
That's not gonna end well for the people in the chopper. Oh well. Whee! You know, Batman, you can save so much grief in the future by just letting him splatter into the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, back for more, eh? Why would you do that? Newsflash! I'm the one who's trying to kill you!
Yeah, that seems about right.
Those were two very, very bad men. Ooh, the things they've done. You really don't want to know. They deserved death. Just like me.
Don't move, freak!
I think he's talking to you.
No, really?
Brandon and the corrupt SWAT still.
Yep.
And a certain
Yeah.
Bullock, I believe.
Let me guess.
All right.
He got away.
Yep.
Take him to Blackgate. Where'd he go? Huh? The back. Your partner. My partner? Who else would jump off a building to save your sorry ass?
You know, officer. I was wondering the same thing myself.
Hi, Troy Baker. Meanwhile, in Blackgate,
Welcome to Blackgate. We're gonna do a quick psychiatric evaluation.
oh hey, it's Harley Quinn.
Yep. Before she
Can we
was Harley
stop
Quinn.
talking so much during the
Bad day, huh?
cutscenes, please?
Cops in
Okay.
the city.
Yep.
Always beating on the sick and defenseless.
Tell me something, dear. Have you ever had a really bad day?
And what do you mean by that?
You of all people should know. There's nothing so cruel as memory. The pointy, bitey little thunderbolts, unwanted party crashers screaming through your synapses. Inescapable, unrelenting, not at all friendly. You can't even escape into madness. And then you meet someone who changes your life. And you feel that you don't even know who you are anymore. Isn't it funny how one little encounter can cleave off little pieces of your past, deform your memories and persona until you rethink your whole identity? And as you realize how foolish it all is, your laughter reverberates off the walls of your own emptiness.
Okay. I'm gonna need more specifics. How about we try some word association?
That sounds delightful.
Acceptance.
Oh, now that's a little trash, isn't it?
Look, I'm only doing this to help you. Let's try this again. Acceptance.
My favorite stage.
So you know Kubler-Ross. Okay.
Oh, I know her better than most.
Okay. One more. And I need you to be serious for this one. Fate.
You want to know something funny? I used to think of fate as evil. Predetermined, not by some higher power, no, but by the rules of human nature. Tonight, that's all changed.
What's changed?
Have you ever had the feeling that your entire life has been building towards this one moment?
Is that how you feel?
Well, now, yes. Now I realize that all the battles, the bad days, the brutalities, it was all the hand of fate at work.
So now you see fate differently?
Absolutely. Now I understand. There are no chance encounters. It was all meant to be. Everything leading up to who I've met tonight.
So you've met someone special?
Yes. And you might say it's changed everything.
Everything?
Absolutely. I mean, do you realize what a vile world we live in? How lonely it is to wade through all that wretched filth on your own?
It is kind of lonely, isn't it?
Of course. Of course, you understand. even in a crowd of other screwballs. You're so alone that you can kick, claw, yell, scream at the top of your lungs. And no one cares. It's like you don't even exist. I feel... Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped on this path leading nowhere. Into just emptiness.
Now, you feel like you've got someone by your side to share the journey with you.
This I've heard people say, or a lot of people claim is as the
How does that
highlight
make you
of this
feel?
game. Definitely a highlight. The origin
I see why.
of the joke and the bat.
I feel adrift, floating, like someone's pulled the stopper on my reality, and I'm sucked down the drain into something new. It's all very exciting, really. You wouldn't know what that feels like, I'm sure.
I might. Can you tell me more about how this person makes you feel?
It's like meeting someone I can actually relate to. Which, believe me, dear, I've never felt before. You understand. You're someone who's not afraid to let go and fall. Free falling, and I didn't pack a chute. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I figured you would.
So, may I ask, who is this person?
Oh, someone very, very special. But whose real name I don't even know yet.
My name's Holleen. Holleen Quinzel.
What a pretty name. Do your friends call you Honey?
I don't have a lot of friends.
Well, Holly, you got one now.
And the origin of the Harlequin. All right.
Why would you do that? News!
Uh-oh.
I'm the one who's trying to kill you.
And for the one person on the planet who doesn't know why, well, we're about to find out again.
Yep.
The worst kind of criminal.
Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Master Bruce, it might be a bit anticlimactic, but I hoped you might finally be ready to celebrate Christmas Eve, now that the Joker's behind bars.
Bane is still out there. I've got to locate the signal from the tracker I placed on him.
Even you must eat, sir.
If you hadn't called the police, he'd already be in custody.
Dispatch, this is Delta 47. The Ellsworth.
You know, I made a promise of my own to your parents.
No sign of any casualties.
Not now, Alfred.
The story back at the precinct. Place is evac. Found bombs under the foundation. Some kind of hopped-up freak. Must have been 400 pounds of muscle. Took 6 cops to gun that bastard down. Yeah, I saw the body in the morgue. Couldn't believe it.
Sounds like this could be Bane or one of his men. If I hurry to the GCPD morgue, I can inspect the body and the autopsy report.
Well, before you leave, I've run some tests on the compound you found at the steel mill. Looks like a match for your globular projectile for non-lethal restraint.
You mean the glue grenade?
Indeed. The resin has finished curing. It's at your workbench. Of course, I'd recommend testing it here in the lab before you go, but I'm sure you won't listen to me. You never do.
Well, he's not wrong there.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can finally get rid of that level up bit.
Oh dear. And now everyone can simply speak again, I think.
Yeah. Sorry if I was a bit harsh there, but yeah, that was one of the highlights of this game. As much as people tend to dislike this one compared to the others.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is everyone's thoughts on that, huh?
Very good.
It's certainly interesting.
They were funny comical for... Here's the thing. Before stream started, Derby was talking about Harley Quinn.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, and yeah, all of that what he was
So I take it
saying...
you won't be testing it then?
It's called field testing, Alfred.
Yep. Yeah, everything he said there could be taken as well being both for, meaning, very clearly, she doesn't know the context, but with the context it's obviously clear that he's talking about bats here, but she thinks he's talking about her.
I need to find Bane. Is the tracker responding?
Not at present, I'm afraid.
Let me know if anything changes. Anything.
You'll know as soon as I do, sir. I promise.
I don't like this.
Alright. Masked Hood takes major... Red masked man in daring... Alright, yeah. The Joker has many, many backgrounds, to the point that it's impossible to tell which is the true one. But one that keeps popping up is, well, Red Hood, before a certain someone else became a Red Hood. And it looks like in this case, the Red Hood marker might be the accurate one for as far as we can tell so far.
Yeah, and also the rule, one bad day.
Yeah. And again, that is a stick he sticks to a lot. Okay. Now that we have the electrocutioner's gloves, we can open up a few more of these. So let's head on over to this one. And yeah, when we get to Asylum, I'll probably swap...
Master Bruce, stop! Master Bruce. Bruce, I will not in good conscience allow you to go. You're outmatched by these assassins. What? You're not some hardened vigilante. You're a young man with a trust fund and too much anger. You're in over your head, and I don't want this to be your end.
Alfred, who do you see when you look at me? The boy whose shoes you used to tie every morning? The teenager you drove to his first date? While you are here every night, I am out there. The only thing between the innocent and the predator.
Be.
No, not maybe. I am. When the mugger or the thief stops to think twice, that is fear. That is what I am. That is why they hired assassins, because I am the reason the criminals breathe easier when the sun rises. So no, Alfred, I am not in over my head. Tonight will not be my end, but it will be theirs.
Alfred isn't too wrong, though.
Yeah.
This is a case where, well, neither of them is completely wrong.
I trust you realize you can't just waltz into the GCPD after everything that's happened there tonight.
I know I can't do that. I'll have to find a way in that'll avoid detection.
Indeed. Now look, I'm sorry about what I said before you left. I hope you understand. It's just because...
It's okay. I understand.
Okay, so no misunderstanding bullshit.
What did I miss?
A bit of a fight between Bruce and Alfred.
Nah.
And Harley Quinn.
There we go. Does this smell like chloroform?
What were you say there, Rom?
Nothing. I actually didn't really say anything.
Okay.
Alright. But it has something.
We're sneaking back into the GCPD to check if a corpse they have is Bane or just one of his men. Either way, the tracker on him is not working at the moment. We're not giving off a signal. Yeah, signal that we can get. So it might just be being blocked or it might have been destroyed. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, a data pack.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Completely missed that.
There we go.
He really hid extortion data on the freaking police headquarters.
It would be funnier if that was extortion data on the police itself, hidden in the police HQ.
Yeah.
Because then it'd be they weren't paying enough attention to the ball.
Okay. We'll need to deal with this first. Luckily, they don't have some jackass over the PA to alert them that the others of them have that the others have been knocked out.
Yeah.
Hey, what does it smell like? Chloroform. No, wait, justice. No, it's actually chloroform.
Oh, good God.
Okay, this may be the first time we can actually grab all of them without any of them noticing.
Crime in progress.
Yay.
Yeah, it's just a random encounter. We could go deal with that, but should probably deal with these. Oh, it's been cancelled.
It might be because you didn't go to it.
Yeah. There we go. Enjoy the bat armpit.
Justice and chloroform.
I should have
chloroform deodorant.
I came out last time I was in the GCPD.
Oh, so
Okay.
that was really needed. Okay, they probably put up like a. Oop. They probably put up a motion sensor or something. Let's see. Can we sneak in?
Maybe.
If not, you can sneakily take them out first.
Yeah.
Pretty certain there's 2 cops behind you.
Also.
Hey, look, a jammer.
No, not a jammer.
Oh no, that was. Oh wait, that was a network relay.
Still something to take out. Okay. Okay, there's no sneaking in there anyway, since, well, they literally have someone guarding it.
Yeah.
Okay, Can I get some height and maybe dive bomb the one at the door? Yep. Oh well.
Off the roll!
Let's break it up.
So I was like, nope.
That's so much for sneaking in, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take care of that. No, you don't.
Are those giant batons?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never seen police officers use 2-handed bats. Oh.
Get rid of you again.
I hear you SWAT guys are in for a shock.
There we go. I remember something. Go ahead.
I would say, go on everyone, let it out your system. Release the pumps. I know you all will do it.
I remember something. I remember there being specific disarming takedowns.
Ow.
But I don't remember if those were in City, Night, or in this one already. Let me take a quick look here. Let's see. Okay, so only really... double special combo move. Defense technique allowing you to earn up to 2 special combo moves. Okay. Let's see. If you keep the first token and continue to increase your multiplier, having 2 tokens allows you to perform any 2 special comm moves back to back, or to maintain focus mode even after performing 1 special move. Okay, I'm not really seeing the full use of this then.
Basically, you can take down more enemies and also keep the counter going for longer.
Yeah, but why save them up if you can just use them immediately? Let's see. Anything
Probably
here then?
Probably to keep the counter going.
Yeah.
Mind Disruptor.
Basically, if
Yeah,
there's
it's
ever a
called-
gap.
Yeah.
Yep, time to hunt the turtles again. Okay, hopefully they cleared out all of the explosives here.
Pipes.
So it's just kind of cold right now. So I think I'm gonna call it for now. I'm gonna go lay down and sleep.
Okay,
Alright.
see you next time, Ram, and thanks for visiting.
Yeah.
Rest
No
well,
problem. I guess
Rest
too.
well.
Okay. Those are pull rings, not remote claw rings. Or whatever you would call those things. Okay. Yeah, now we can get into even more places now that we can shut these up. Alright. Hello. Alright, Jedi. They didn't... Nobody noticed this place being just blasted open like this?
Apparently not.
Okay.
Oh dear.
And it
Okay,
seems
they
that
could
you've
at
got
least
another
put
use for
boards
that.
over it. Yep.
You got another use for that glue grenade too. You're helping out,
Dead
plugging
ends.
up those vents that are spitting out wasted steam.
Yep. Well,
It's
not Bane.
Bane, but one of his men. The same one I saw at the riot in the precinct's holding cells earlier. I should scan his corpse.
Okay. Troublemaker. What got
The
you
victim was
killed?
dosed with a chemical that caused temporary deformation of his physiology. I'll need to check the autopsy report to find out more. That computer should contain the autopsy report I'm looking for.
Let's see. Did you overdose? Or well, they did say he was gunned down by
The
6.
victim was using a powerful compound with many similarities to the street drug Venom at the time of his death. It changes the user's muscle and bone structure, greatly enhancing strength for a temporary period. It appears that whatever this compound is, it reduces mental capacity in several ways, including severe damage to the brain's memory center. Prolonged use could seriously compromise the user's memory.
Cool.
There's Bane's tracker.
All right. Well, now Batman knows what the Venom compound actually does and is.
Yeah. And now
So
I know more about it too.
So it's basically steroid, just worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in this case, it actually makes you stronger, or properly stronger, at a even heavier cost.
All available units. We've received reports of shots fired inside the Coventry district. Witnesses describe 2 armed groups fighting over what appear to be chemical weapons. Requesting any available officers locate and secure the scene.
Chemical weapons. I should investigate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a call like that would be, everyone get the fuck over here. And I accidentally sent him swimming.
Yeah.
Well, that actually got us up here quicker. Okay. And the 1 and the 2.
This is-
We do this now.
I actually thought with the Joker that we actually were done with the game.
Yeah, that would be way too quick.
That'd be
Yeah.
a little too soon.
Yeah, I was thinking, I thought, wait, is this game that short?
Fine.
I'm glad I was wrong.
Okay, so money laundering is not the password for that one. Okay, not that one. Profiteering. Okay. Again, just 0% subtlety with any of these passwords, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get out
And
of
also,
here.
I'm also guessing Bane must have the right venom use down to not have the memory issues.
Yeah, seeing how much he was using earlier, probably.
I should hurry to Bane's location before I lose the signal again.
Those were coming in to investigate why their colleagues were knocked out in the out in the cold, I'm guessing. Okay. Let's hurry on over. Oh, I didn't even notice that there was a target there. But yeah, as much as I dunk on this game here and there, it is in part... It is in part because the studio that made this game got rushed. Because this map is, from what I've heard, mostly the same as Arkham City. Just changed for a wintry setting instead. And it's across the damn bridge, isn't it? It is. Okay,
yep.
Much faster to just do this. But yeah, again, it is considered the worst of the Arkham games, but it's still a good game, so... Yep. Again, for a second there it looked like he wasn't going to glide. It is still a good game, just... yeah, a studio that got put under too much time pressure and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, never rush a studio.
Yeah, and even with that, they still did pretty well on the story end, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
For the most part.
Yes. So far, it's doing pretty good for sure.
Yeah, usually it's the story end that's suffering due to time stress.
Oh, bounce there. Jesus.
I guess it's cold. Very cold.
He's looking for a hug.
He's a turtle. He's fallen and he can't get up.
He needs it. He is sick. In the heart, not the body. It wears on him. We should not speak of such things. I am worried. Too much will only cause harm. He does what he must to revive his demon. At what price, though? If he's not careful, he will lose himself.
Okay, that was some of the mercenaries talking, but I didn't fully get that. Let's see.
It sounded like they were. It sounded like a rambling, but I think they were talking about the side effects of the combat drug.
I get the feeling as well. What is with this one?
Oh, what do one call it? Combat stimulant?
I guess. Okay, what?
The hell?
I'm not getting this one. Do they all need to be hit at the same time or something? Yeah, okay. I've got no idea about that, so...
Where is Bird? Should he not be here helping? Kill him quick!
Yep. Accidentally... Okay, interrupted that. Okay, you were incoming. Nope. Get back down, you, and stay down.
We got him now.
Oh! Or maybe I've got you.
You don't got nothing, guys.
The tracking signal I saw was coming from somewhere down that tunnel.
All they've got is some injuries.
Yep. And probably some frostbite by the end of this as well.
Yep.
Okay. No going left, so we go down low. Alright. Let's see, is this Bane's hideout then? Yeah. Playing this on a controller is probably going to make the button mashing less noisy as well. Okay, you can get out of your combat stance now. Yep. There we go. Yeah, because it was rushed, it's also glitchier than the others.
Yeah. Okay, usually people rush. Usually it's the story and all the things that get the worst, the beat on it. But I guess they have got the chance to plan out the story early on and quickly.
Good chance of that, yeah.
Is
And
this
they
not
did
always
a lot of work was also saved by them, mostly reusing a previous map.
Surprise.
But it makes you still concerned here they were still being rushed. It makes you wonder if they had not had the story well planned out to beginning and a map to reuse. It could have gone worse then, I guess.
Yeah, could have been much worse. Okay, worse like the camera is being right now.
Ow!
Accept your fate.
These guys deserve a lot of pain like that.
Let's deal with you. Yeah, what was that about time? Can you repeat that as you're flying into the wall, into the far wall? Okay. There, get rid of that.
Nothing you do.
And nope. Nope, that's not it. That's it. Okay, a bit lower and that would have hit him full in the nuts.
I hope we will play further.
Yeah, I was hoping for a little more than that.
Alright.
Looks like I'm stuck.
Yep.
Unless maybe I can use my glue grenade to create a raft.
There we go.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Yep.
It is complete another bullshit, yeah, but, well, we do need one way to get forward.
I guess it reacts to air and even more extreme to water.
Probably.
Yeah. And since it's glue, you'd think it could degrade in water.
It'll probably fall apart eventually. Yeah, there are water-resistant glues and all that.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, and then the ones from Flex, Flex statement. Those, oh dear.
Nope.
I feel like we had so many wasted opportunities of use sound effects for whenever the enemies fly about.
Yeah.
Again, it's kind of hard at times, and
it's a bit random when they do fly.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, the leaking cactus juice everywhere.
Oh, is that what that is?
Is that the lime juice? Yeah, what are the drinks are green?
Good question on that.
My drink is kind of greenish yellowish, I guess.
Yeah.
Since it's made of pear.
I finally had a pear again recently, and it wasn't too bad. I think I still prefer apple. Just normal, as it there weren't any different kinds shown, so I can only assume normal, or the most common.
Well, most pairs we get here in Sweden from Netherlands are conference.
Okay, probably that then, yeah.
That's what they called. They're gonna...
My tracking device
green...
is here somewhere, which means Bane is likely in here as well.
Yeah, green sometimes have a bit of black stuff on them. These are completely edible.
Let's see. Evidence of Venom's detrimental effect on the brain's memory centers.
Impressive work. But it looks like Bane hasn't found a way to counter the damaging side effects this compound has on the brain's memory centers.
Okay, he's been studying.
Some of this research is dedicated to overcoming his own addiction and dependency on Venom. He can't survive without it. Project T-1. Looks like Bane's experimenting with a new form of Venom. Whatever it is, it must be what caused the physiological changes I saw in the corpse back at the GCPD.
Let's see. Okay, they stole these from the hospital, it seems.
Yeah.
Not sure where he got the TN1's part from. Big ass punching bag. Pumps or something, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
That's the door we just came in through.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bane was the only one smart enough to put two and two together.
You're not safe at Wayne Manor.
Got it. I'll call the police.
No, I can't risk them discovering my identity as well. Just secure yourself in the Batcave.
What are you going to do?
I'm on my way to you. I'll figure something out. I need to get back to the Batcave, and quickly.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that is the second way in that Bane is dangerous. He is very, very smart.
Yep. Especially since we know that he was trying to counteract the memory effect.
Multiple hostages on the Pioneer's Bridge.
Firefly. He must not know Joker's behind bars, and he's putting those people in danger to get to me.
Delta 6-5 to dispatch. Who's the OIC at Pioneers?
Captain James Gordon is the officer in charge.
Oh, great. We'll have to deal with Firefly first, then. Yeah, he's never been the brightest bulb. But he does know his fire.
A lot of lives could be at risk at the bridge. If I can hack Firefly's communication channel, I can learn more.
If the cops try anything stupid, kill a few hostages.
Sure thing. And, how long before we set the timers on the bombs?
Not until the bat shows. We'll wait all night if we have to. There's $50 million riding on this.
Alfred, Firefly has hostages on the Pioneer's Bridge. I need to deal with him before coming back.
Can't you just let the police handle Mr. Linz? Especially in light of what we've just learned.
I can't abandon those hostages. They're in jeopardy because of me. Because of the bounty Joker placed on my head. They'll be safe in the Batcave.
Alright, let's just get this over with quick.
Yeah, also, something I want to point out that I found, even can I notice now, about Batman and Wolverine even, that kind of have a curious commonality.
Oh?
With their headgear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Batman is supposed to be a bat, and Wolverine, well, I don't know what his head is supposed to be, but they don't look like either of the animals they try to look like, I think.
Yeah.
Look like another animal, both of them. Both look like owls.
It's the exact same owls that I find in my yard.
I'm not sure I've ever seen one.
There are great horned owls in my yard, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never seen an owl face to face, but I have
Same.
heard them.
One of them was sitting on my porch the one time, and as soon as I approached the door, he whipped his head around and looked at me.
Get into position and prepare to
Did
breach
they-
on my order. Do not provoke or engage the suspect. He's got hostages in the bridge sublevel. Just get yourselves into position.
Yeah, that owl at that time was just kind of glaring at me like, what are you doing in my spot?
I need to draw Firefly away from the bridge so I can approach safely.
Okay. Crap.
Listen up. The rat is here. It's just one of those stinking pigs. Set foot on this bridge. Set the time. We'll blow them all to hell.
Gordon would never order a breach if he knew about Firefly's bombs. I've got to stop him before he sends his men into a trap.
Dispatch, this is Marine 4. Where's the tactical command post? We're supposed to report to Gordon.
TTP is inside the center pillar at the base of the bridge.
10-4.
Okay, then we also know where he is.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I was saying this to people: leave owls alone. Like, safest owl that can be around are those that were raised by birth and used to humans from very young age. Those are safe. And owls will usually leave it alone unless you give them a reason to get angry.
Yeah.
And they will kill you basically.
Okay, the thing clapped open and it just forced Bruce to the floor for a bit.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we were glitching through the ground for a moment there.
But I think owls have most owls. Not all owls use the same thing, but one of the tricks you can see if an owl is warning you to back off is they stare at you and clacking the beaks.
Yeah.
They're warning you to back off or they attack.
And yeah, those claws are, well, very damn sharp, so...
I need to get down to the base of the central pillar. That's where I'll find Gordon.
They don't want to kill you, so you don't need to worry about that, but they will hurt you if you give them a reason to think they need to defend themselves or something like that. However, that was the ball now. Oh, they may attack, but they will use another trick to try to scare you away first. This is screaming at you. Or, as some people say, screech like a banshee at you.
What do you got?
There. This is not going to be too, this is not going to make us look too good to Gordon, but as long as he doesn't walk out here, this should be good.
Ouch, dude.
Okay, Wayne Enterprises will pay for their medical bills.
He's a cop, Harvey. He'll do his job. Sierra 9, are you in position?
Don't send in your men. Firefly has the bridge rigged with explosives.
Show yourself! You have a go.
No! Call them back. If Firefly blows the bridge, there's no telling how many will die.
You're the reason those people are in danger. He's doing this for the bounty on your head. Give yourself up!
I'm going to bring in Firefly myself. Don't send anyone else in until I tell you it's safe.
You'll stay the hell out of this! You hear me?
Damn it.
Anyone have eyes on Brandon? All units, maintain your positions. No one else goes in without my order.
Someone jump the gun, and well, it's probably toast by now.
Yep.
Yeah. Something noticed about his flamethrower.
Oh.
I think he had a actual realistic range.
Which is very odd considering he's in a flight suit.
Yeah, and here's the thing, people. You may see flamethrowers in most games have a rather short range.
Yeah, they can get there. They can reach very, very far.
Yeah. The shortest in games are generally a balance reason. In real life, what is it, like 30 meters or more?
A long range. Not as long as any gun, or most guns at least, but yeah, still plenty of reach to just kill anyone who tries to get anywhere near.
Yeah. I think only one other game I've seen somewhat realistic flamethrower range, and that's weirdly enough Total War Warhammer.
Okay.
Same with shotguns there. And yes, even shotguns have a longer range than in video games.
Yeah, if even one of those pellets hits you, it's still going to hurt like all hell.
Yeah. Like, it's still not accurate at that range, but yeah, it's gonna hit you, your body next to you, and body next to him, and probably someone behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of your favorite weapons in some video games are likely more terrifying in real life than in games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I just remember
These
even
guards tell me how many bombs Firefly has and where they are.
the Mythbusters episode where they did the flamethrower versus the fire extinguisher. That's a great way to show the range too.
Oh dear. What kind of gargoyles are these?
More like a sort of beetle? Hercules beetle? Oh, hello.
Yeah.
What is that hidden on this one?
Oop, bomb.
Okay, so they put those there preemptively. And we can't... Why can't we target them with the disruptor? Oh,
No idea. And I'm still a bit surprised to see beetles as decorations in a place like this. Like, I understand like eagles and wolves, but beetles?
Yeah, that is a bit of a new one. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, like, have there something more Egyptian themed that I could get scarab, but yeah, like, no, they look cool. They're still unexpected.
Having a bit of trouble with your mic?
No, it's rubbing on something.
This
mic's weird because the
someone just fell over.
Yep. Oh wait. I thought I got the one with the jammer.
It looked like just one fell off the fence or something.
Like I was looking at wait to note the time to edit that out, so I didn't get that one. Changing
I'm still
position.
not sure what I saw happen. I don't know if they just fell through the floor or what heck happened. They saw someone fall down and then get up.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess some of the floor broke.
I must have gotten one of them with the blast, but another one must have been near enough to, well, get knocked over, but not knocked out.
Really?
Hey, he's right here.
Oh, for.
Nope.
Yes, we're right there. Hello.
Okay,
Yeah.
just bend him like a straw.
Oh, you bent the straw across the cup. And probably popped a few of those. What is it called again? Alba?
Not a clue what you're meaning.
One of those weird drinks with some kind of berry in them.
Boba?
Boba.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if those are berries in there.
Not sure we want to know what's in there.
Yeah, I don't think I ever heard exactly what those things are. If they are berries or what.
Yeah, me neither. Okay. You I can grab.
The only place I know they serve those is in USA, I think.
Probably other places as well, but probably just not as much yet.
Over here! Over here! On me! I got him!
Quickly take him down while we can.
And his buddies are sure to check that out.
Oh, come on, there was something between us.
Dumb game.
Again, just getting spotted through stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the statue, but I still surprised they are here.
Wait, where's number 2? Where's the second one just now? There he is. He was hidden behind the grates.
The grapes?
Yeah, the grates here. Oh.
What grapes?
I got him! Over here!
I was trying to get out of detective vision, not out of the grates.
Okay! Okay! I surrender!
What do you now?
How many bombs are on this bridge?
4! 4! One here, one directly above us, in the bridge sublevel, and one more at each end of the bridge. Those are the big ones. That's all of them, I promise.
And I promise you a good night's sleep.
The big ones?
4 bombs.
So
on
clearly
bridge,
they're
with the largest
trying to
bombs
take it
at each
out.
end. I'll need to disarm this bomb before going after the others.
If this one isn't considered one of the big ones, I don't think we want to know how big the other ones are.
Yeah.
Timer. Of course. Yep. Another one. Oh, there's 3 total. Okay, at least no fake
Wow,
outs.
really?
Flammable. Flammable.
Stupidest passwords ever.
The other 3.
Yeah, but then you do remember there was a timer.
Yeah. Okay.
But they could have gotten more creative with the passwords.
Well, this is a obsessive-compulsive pyromaniac after all, so...
Yeah. Imagine if you did not have a Batman's tech to do that.
You'd probably be screwed.
Yeah. Then it only gets harder.
Presuming we head out this way. Yeah. Okay. For a second I thought I'd exited the same way we'd entered.
5-2, command. Our target hit a gas main with his flamethrower. Fire in the north end. Damn it. I'm remotely engaging the fire door in that section to protect the hostages.
Okay. We'll probably have to get around that.
Different circumstances, we could have made a deal. The Fireflies is paying us too well. You ain't think it'll live long enough to get paid. Fireflies don't know what we're on the bridge. With all of us on the bridge. What's he talking about?
Knock. No, that's not how you knock the door. Or knock on the door, I mean. Oh, yeah, you hit someone.
Yeah, and he was just out of there.
Okay, now we've got electric batons to deal with as well.
There's only one of him.
Nope. Get over, then hits you at the back. Okay, that was. I think that was his nose and his arm. Yeah. Yeah, those stupid batons act as shields as well.
Oh!
No, Batman, why?
I may not be the one hit, but you can feel the phantom pain from that one.
Okay, would have been very.
Punches up.
Would have been very fitting if we did a showcase of Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. But we already did. We already showcased.
Son of a bitch.
No, shut up before I shock you as well.
It was never Sionis. The Joker put up the bounty, and now he's behind bars.
I heard, but I still got a score to settle with you.
I'm giving you the rest of the night off.
Okay, you want to try that as well?
You took an oath to uphold the law. When I see you again, I expect you to be following that oath to the letter.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, that was satisfying to put that asshole in this place finally.
Yeah.
He didn't just kick him in the nuts once, but twice.
Firefly, sir.
Firefly's locked his hostages in a train car with explosives.
Yeah, good thinking.
Hey, you gotta let us out of here.
I ain't gotta do a damn thing, lady. What's the matter? You don't want to get blown up?
We're animals.
We're animals. I ain't the one in the cage, lady. Me? I'm like the zookeeper. And y'all are a bunch of baboons.
Let us
A bunch of angry... What was that?
Son of a bitch, he's in the floor grate!
Okay, how did they hear that?
A metal grate hitting on metal floor.
Okay, one just was so scared of the Batman that you developed the ability to instantly teleport.
We fight or we die.
That's how it's gonna be, huh? Come on!
The freaking bat's right here!
Yeah.
There he is! Hey, he's right here!
I'm going to get you out of there.
Okay, just 3 of these idiots left. Just need to wait for them to separate. Okay, if I put up something there.
Silent. I'm here to help you.
Okay. He just turns right at the moment I try to sneak behind him, huh?
Yeah.
Oh!
Damn shotguns.
Oh, look at that. Poor little bat got his wings clipped. Oh.
Lazy motherfucker won't even land for his gloating.
Wait. Does that feel you confident? Confidence!
No. Okay, let's try that again.
Firefly, sir.
Firefly's locked his hostages in a train car with explosives.
Oh!
There we go. That's 2 of them dealt with.
We need more guys. Stay back. That's 2 grenades, freak. There you are.
Stupid enough to throw that way.
You're gonna feel this.
No,
He's
but you might do feel this.
clueless at throwing grenades in the wrong direction.
Oh well.
Oh.
Okay, what are those? What are those things?
This is Command. Report. Source of explosion was an oil truck on the bridge surface. Massive damage. No casualties observed. Copy. Keep me informed.
Where's the detonator for this thing?
I'm not sure, but he's sure beat the hell out of those goons. I've heard about him.
I can hear it beeping somewhere.
By the cops. Maybe he'll leave. Don't be stupid. Why would he do what he just did if he wasn't here to help? If you're so sure about him, why are you whispering?
Will you just shut up? Let's just see what he's got.
Where is the detonator? Oh.
There's the control room. That's how they raise the train up here. Lower it so we can get out.
Okay, it's probably over this way.
Yep, looks like that glass, probably.
All northbound trains are experiencing significant delays. Thank you for using the GTC.
That actually reminds me a bit. How much do the people who voice those those train station announcements? How much do they get paid for their voices with that and stuff? Because those get used so freaking much.
Yeah, so not paid enough, clearly.
Yeah, but they probably get. They probably get paid in quantity.
Yeah, like, do they get royalties with its use or something? Or is it just a bulk sum up front?
Moreover, there are so many of the lines they do that you can get the cheap, and there's so many to buy them then. Or, I'm unsure now.
Okay, this is probably a lot easier on mouse and keyboard because I don't have to. I don't have two sticks to carefully move around for this different options.
Yeah.
Gordon, open the fire door in the train depot so I can disarm Firefly's bomb at the north end of the bridge.
Get off this frequency! Now!
Listen, I'm on my way to disarm the bomb at the south end. Have this door open by the time I get back.
You let me do my job, and stay the hell out of my way!
Damn
Then
it.
why am I doing it better than you?
Alfred, there's a fire door blocking my progress. I need codes to get past it.
The police should have access to those codes. Perhaps Captain Gordon...
Gordon won't cooperate. I'm heading to get the other bomb. Get those codes to me by the time I'm done.
Right. I'll do my best.
Things might be a bit easier if you didn't bite at everyone, Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay, do we need to go out through here then? This is the way we just came. Is there really no other door or anything? Okay, it looks like the only way out through here is that fire door, so where do we need to go to progress then? Ah, this way. Okay. That's a very big image of the moon. As thematic as this, if the moon were that close, yeah, that'd be natural disasters from flooding everywhere.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Used to be closer long ago, and it's slowly going further and further away from Earth. But yeah, the time it was that close, it was I don't know when, but it has been that close once.
Yeah. So much for that.
I'm sure when it was that close, the Earth was still forming.
Yeah, that or earliest life was mostly in the water.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, there's someone moving around down there. Possible Batman spot. Track your target. Negative. Stay to your assigned patrol. If Firefly spots your target, he can set off his bombs. Roger that.
Okay, let's put that there early. Alright, where from here? This way? Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, at least Gordon is not actively getting in the way.
Understand? Okay. Hey!
Worst timing again.
There, there, Captain. There.
Didn't hurt.
Maybe that didn't hurt, but I'm guessing it made you blind because I'm pretty sure we flew right by you, idiot.
Yeah, how did you not see that, dude?
Yeah, I hope it's able to punch him on the way up.
We should have.
What about him? Yeah, word on the street is the Penguin's pushing him out of the country. Penguin, huh? I always thought that guy was a chump. Who's the Penguin? See, that's exactly my point. No one's even heard of this guy. And he's messing with the Falcones? Oh, he's going places, man. Heard he's looking for some muscle, too. I might sign up. Count me in. Anyone who can push old man Falcone around is my kind of guy. Yeah, sure. I'll let you know. Should we?
Yep. Yes, get that down. Okay. Now there's 2 crates. Yep. Wasted that. There.
Oh!
Oh, he's dead.
Depending on how hard he hit the throat, may knock him out, but it's usually true to decapitation.
Yeah.
Or crushed throat.
And we're seeing a lot of excessive force from Batman, so he's probably dead.
Ow! I got a bit too close to that. Okay, let's put that on the ground, along with you. Oh, he's out the face up there.
Listen.
Wait.
Okay, he went far.
I missed it, so we might have to.
Okay, I'm marking that for a highlight. Okay, turn all of that bullshit off.
Look at the thing with the buttons.
Yeah.
That's a big red button.
And you know what they say about big red buttons? When they tell you not to push it, you push it.
Yeah, I was just to say, let's keep Derby away from it.
Gotham Combat. They've been waiting here so long that they've put up a freaking fight club.
And one of them is called named Tonk.
Tonks.
The heck? Tonks Schmidt.
Pain? What now?
Let's see. LeChat, Big Bob, Vicious Diana, Schmidt, Sudonu, Fiery Emily, Boulas, Louise Maxime, Pain Jones, and Tonks. Okay, nothing with... Why was that electrified? Oh well. I'm guessing the loser got thrown into that wall specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I like the fact that apparently Firefly had enough time on his hands to make his own damn logo.
Yeah.
Okay. If it weren't for the fact that these things likely would blow up if you put in the wrong passwords, you could probably just brute force these with any of these terms by just going through the entire dictionary with everything associated with fire and such.
Yeah. Still remember time limits.
Yeah. Let's see.
And you need to be near it as well, so...
Yeah. That's funny, we talked about a time limit, and yet we stopped to read or hit a little poster of Fight Club names.
Yeah.
Like, we got time for this.
Sir, I have those fire door codes you asked for.
Okay, I'll call you when I'm at the door.
I also thought I'd let you know the hostages you released have escaped. They're telling tales of a hero who saved their lives.
I'm not looking for praise, Alfred.
I figured you'd say that. Would it kill you to lighten up a bit, sir?
No, because then we'd be easier to spot in the dark.
I want to see the look on the cop's faces when I blow this bridge into Christmas future. He's burning vehicles now. Half of the bridge is on fire. Keep your distance. Don't provoke him. The bomb squad is nearly here.
I need to get to that last bomb before Gordon and his men force Firefly's hand.
Okay, now let's actually blow this up. There we go. Looped right back. Okay. Open this up again.
If you met the glass. And yeah, make sure the captain doesn't die, alright?
Well, of course.
And make sure he doesn't eat the flamethrower.
Well, I can promise that.
Impossible. He's only one guy. From what I hear, he's got the strength of 10 men. Don't give me that baloney. He's only one guy, and there's no way one guy could have done all this.
You think we should radio Firefly and let him know the bat's here?
We don't know the bat's here yet, and Firefly will burn us to a crisp if we're wrong. Let's wait till we're sure, huh?
Man, I'm sure. Who else could do this?
I don't know, like the National Guard or something?
Oh yeah. Or maybe it was Santa and his army of angry reindeer. I'm telling you, it's the bat.
Fine, you're probably right. Let's look around some proof before we go calling in Firefly. That's all I'm saying.
Politely wait for them to finish their conversation.
I'm back.
How very polite of us to let them finish talking.
Yeah, that made me shocked enough to cough after I just took a sip of my drink. It's just water.
Yep. Okay, you're done quite long. Let's make sure you stay down longer.
Apparently bouncing a rubber ball.
We are breaching. Move in, people.
Gordon, I've defused 3 of the 4 bombs. As soon as I defuse the final bomb.
We're breaching now. You're too late.
Alfred, open the fire door.
As you wish, sir.
That's a big-ass gate.
Yeah, seems a bit much.
Yeah, then again, like half of Gotham is built like someone's trying to compensate for something.
Yeah, built less for fire resistance and more for showing off.
Gotham, Gothic design.
Yeah, but even by those standards. Okay, that is powering something, but not for long. This way?
Please have a happy holiday from all of us here at the GTC.
Okay, yeah, this way. Okay, some building company is going to be well paid to fix all of this.
Yep.
Let's try it again without self-destructive tendencies.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the less times we fall off the bridge, the better.
Anyone have eyes on Air 1? And command Air 1 is down, sir. No survivors.
Firefly will pay for this.
Looks like it's getting that
Okay, I should have been able to take that one down there, but apparently does not. Yep, another one flying.
Off into orbit with you.
You know what? I'm gonna have something here ready, just in case. Ow!
Yep, another one. Stuck in the fire.
Let's not stay there for very long.
Yep, oh, come. Yep. For some reason, it seems that the game is just not responding at times.
Yeah.
Look what I got for you.
There we go. Yeah, another one. Now the both of you are holding a button with the finger over that button, huh?
Yeah. I was waiting for that. I knew another one would come.
Nope. Ah, he spotted us. See?
What? Did you circle back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Firefly's not the only one flying around here.
Quick, incinerating flash of an explosion, or nice, slow burn.
Joker's behind bars. There's no more prize money. You can give up now or I can make you surrender. Your choice.
Batman, I just want to melt your face.
Very well. Ow. Okay, good thing the thing didn't land on the button.
Yep.
Defuse the last bomb. If Firefly finds its remote detonator, everyone on the storage will die.
Yeah, this suit is not that fireproof. Resistant, yes, but proof, no. Let's see, what was that saying again? I'm rubber, you're glue? Ah, damn it. Too late on that. Maybe.
Of course.
Need to knock him around a bit. Okay, move. He put some sort of incendiary rounds in that thing as well. As if the flamer fuel wasn't enough. Okay. Choke the thing out. Too early. Just gotta keep dodging. until he chokes the thing. There we go. No.
I just want to give hugs.
We're fishing for fireflies.
Bats like to eat fireflies, so.
I guess some do, maybe.
Oh, there's the detonator. Okay, now it's a chase. Come on, what? What is up with them with jumping off the wrong places?
Oh dear.
Not the time for Wizard of Oz quotes.
Nope.
There we go.
Not really. No thanks.
Nope.
Go up this way. Yeah.
Coffin news.
I was a little confused for a second there too.
Yeah, that was way too small an area to try and dodge him.
Blaze and comics.
Yep. Blaze Comics. Well, someone's stock is not going to be worth much once this is done. Yep. Really? Doing Christmas songs now?
Gotta have the Firefly Christmas, especially, you know.
There we go. Okay, keep throwing boomerangs at him.
Okay. Yeah, you also like.
Yeah, I'm getting severe lag all of a sudden.
Okay.
Yeah, we both have, so I guess it's Discord having trouble keeping up.
Okay, we may not be a frog, but we're pulling you in.
As long as the lag doesn't affect the recording, that's fine.
Yeah, the recording is not. Discord and the recording have nothing to do with each other, except for the sound getting recorded.
Yeah, that's what I say. As long as it doesn't affect the recording, that's fine.
Yeah.
If it was recorded, that means it wasn't Discord alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at currently 0.0% lost, 0.0% frames lost. Blech. Flames lost.
Flames lost. Of course. I knew this was a hot topic.
Oh, come on.
No, he's not dressed that badly. Okay. Get in here. Call us the Frogman for this.
What?
Yeah, we're putting an end to this fly.
Oop, more leg.
Dude, that's a lot.
Now's my chance. I should grapple onto Firefly.
And he's dead.
You need a new hobby.
Strong out to try.
You mean the bat? Don't give him too much credit. Something tells me that if you hadn't given the bomb squad the breach order, this bridge would be at the bottom of the river. Get him out of here.
Well, they did manage to take care of that last bomb. So
Yep.
credits for that.
You didn't listen.
Not big on taking orders from wanted men.
I'm not big on taking orders from cops. I should have gotten to that last bomb.
Yeah. And I should have given you access to that security door. But between the two of us, we covered it pretty well.
And the first time he pulls that on him.
Yeah.
And yeah. The origin of the cooperation between Bats and Gordon.
Alfred, I am in your house. Bruce, Payne, come home. Say your goodbyes. Once you've had time to turn grief to anger, then you'll be ready to face me. I have left enough life in him for some final words. If you hurry. Alfred!
Alfred! Alfred! My detective vision is down. Hang on, Alfred.
The computer isn't working. I need to restore detective vision before I can find Alfred.
Where do we do that then? Okay, just repair this thing. Okay. Okay, I guess it confirms that the detective mode is directly linked into the cowl.
Alfred!
It's directly linked to the computer. Okay. There.
No.
Alfred, can you hear me? I'm going to get you out of there.
I'm pressing the button. Is the game freezing up again?
Rapid clicks in next scenario.
Okay. The symbol that isn't correct. For quick clicking, it usually needs to show stuff for that.
Can't.
Oh yeah.
Don't add me to the weight you carry.
Come on, damn it.
All units, code 10. Repeat, code 10 confirmed at Blackgate Prison. Suspect identified as the Joker.
You're going to be all right.
I know I haven't always been supportive of what you do, but I understand now. Go. They need you out there.
I can't defend Gotham. I can't even defend my own home.
Master Bruce.
Multiple casualties reported. Code 10. Repeat, code 10. Any available unit. Repeat, any available unit. Please respond.
Master Bruce, now is not the time for doubt.
I can't do it. I can't stop them.
No, you can't. Not on your own, but it's high time you realize that you are a man, not an island. And a man's strength comes not from just brawn and intelligence, but also from his allies.
C1 alert. The Joker has escaped from his cell and is leading the riots at Blackgate. Repeat, the Joker has taken over the entire prison. Multiple casualties, multiple hostages. Again, we have lost Blackgate. Captain Gordon is calling on anyone for assistance.
They need you.
No. They need us.
As I figured, couldn't kill Alfred because they need him.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, with that out of the way, because doing this during that would have been very inappropriate. Okay, Firefly.
Yeah.
Real
Also,
name, go ahead.
This is the third game in the series, but the first time in the game in the timeline. So him dying here would rather mess with the timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garfield Lins, pyrotechnics experts, mobile, had brown hair but has none now. Obsessive compulsive pyromaniac, multiple instances of severe burns all over his body. Utilizes custom-made flamethrower, jetpack, and incendiary grenades. Lins has specialized knowledge of incendiary devices, yet often gets burned by the fires he's creating. What little is in his medical record suggests he does not seek treatment for the pain. It seems to invoke a pleasure response in him. It is a dangerous combination. His obsession with fire is driving him to take ever larger risks, and if he is not stopped, he's going to destroy himself and potentially much of the city with him. Well, seeing as he torched basically the entire bridge, yeah.
Yeah, that seems obvious.
Kill him, and let's get out of here.
How about no?
Captain Gordon, need someone on the inside to secure the main gate.
I got just
Captain Gordon, I need someone on the inside to secure the front gates to Blackgate Prison. Can anyone hear me?
This ain't my lucky night.
Well, I'm sure we would respond to Gordon if we could right now.
Yep, just a bit busy. Nope.
These inmates needed the next best thing to the electric chair anyway.
Well, Blackgate is typically where they put the worst of the worst in Gotham.
Oh dear. And I just remember that I recently learned about how the first attempt of using an electric chair went.
Probably not very good, I'm presuming.
Yeah. Basically.
Cutscene.
Thanks.
Or not.
Thanks for... I could use your help. Captain Gordon's on his way. Secure the gates for him, then help him lock this place down. The Joker cannot be allowed out of here.
Yes, sir. We're on it. Prison Officer 4-7 to Captain James Gordon. What is your ETA at Blackgate?
About 5 minutes. You getting those gates open?
Be ready by the time you're here.
Oh dear. Right, I can give you the idea what the newspaper from that time said.
Coming out of Blackgate. Everything okay?
I should be asking you that. How are you feeling?
Well, it's not every day that one's heart must be crudely resuscitated by defibrillation, but I must say I feel remarkably well, considering.
Good to hear. Any arrhythmia, let me know immediately.
Of course. But honestly, Bruce, I do think you have bigger things to worry about right now.
Oh dear. But as I was saying, the newspaper said very much, it would be quicker with an axe.
Yeah, because the whole thing with the electrocution is that there needs to be good conduction through the body, which is why this is not always shown and such, but for electric chair executions, a wet sponge is put between the head and the cap thing that gets put over on the head to, well, make it conduct well, because human skin isn't that great an electric conductor, which is why it stings when you get shocked.
Still a horrible invention to begin with.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, a note for something. Defibrillators are not for reviving people. It's for restoring or trying to get the heart to beat regularly again. So if a heart is stopped, defibrillator won't do anything. If a heart is going, not beating well, that is when the defib is used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like an ongoing heart attack or such. I think I haven't done any first aid stuff.
I should be careful.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's even part of first aid.
Yeah, I'm presuming at least some basic stuff on how to use a defibrillator, because over here they're decently common. Like in general, each building or each public building is supposed to have at least one of the things, just in case.
I did not do that. I also to say I don't think I ever heard of a first aid kit having those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is part of first aid. Okay, that'll probably still work, or not. But it probably is part of first aid courses over here, since they are so not exactly common, I think, but a lot more frequently occurring than other places.
Okay, first aid course. Okay, that I could possibly believe in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if only games and other movies and stuff would get their medical stuff right when doing certain things.
Yeah, but some things are just done more for the drama and such.
Yeah.
Plus, there's certain. Yep, go ahead.
I was gonna say, one thing they really shouldn't do for drama is the way they reset shoulders, as in most movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's like bad for the shoulder, the way they do it.
Yeah, like I think in some cases it can work, but not always.
Well, as I've been told by my dad, that's a very bad idea. You're far more likely to just cause even more damage.
Yeah. I was about to hint at. What?
Yeah, the way some things are displayed or have just become part of the cultural zeitgeist, even if it's inaccurate.
There's a geist here?
No.
Caution, water level and something else will
fluctuate.
Yeah.
Let's see, that is open, so I'm guessing we need to chuck something through there to activate. Oh, or we could just aim directly at it. That's a fuse box, it needs to charge. where can we get that charge then? Or do we just need to hit it? Oh, I see an opening there. No, not for that. I did hear a spark from somewhere, but oh, it's from that.
Okay, here's the thing.
Can we just...
I don't think the batarangs look cool.
Yeah, they could look better.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Would they really fly around that well?
No.
Probably not.
Like, as a throwing knife, sure. I don't think they work well as a boomerang. Or in this manner, either.
Yeah.
Where's the discharge?
This feels like there's some kind of other technology going on here.
Yeah, this is more like... I want to say kind of like the little toy helicopters, but miniaturized even further.
It feels like there's some levitation going on. Or magic.
Just bullshit high tech. Okay, where is the electric spark for charging this thing? Not that.
Thank you for that mental image, Captain.
This is not the time to be... Not the time... Come on, I'm pressing control. There. Not the time to be listening to radio, Bruce.
Yeah, if we wonder what happened on my end, Cat just made me imagine a tech company called Bullshit Tech.
Well, that's basically what Wayne Tech is. Bullshit tech.
Oh, come on. That's a low blow. I would say Bullshit Tech would be something we would expect to see in a satire or comedy show. Or a parody.
We need to go back or something.
Oh, that was... I thought there was someone else who almost decapitated.
If I could go sideways, I could probably get it through there, but I'm just completely not seeing where the electric spark for this is supposed to be. I thought I hit that already before.
Yeah.
That's supposed to do something else?
If Mac is still in the chat, I say, Mac, any tips for us?
There's the freaking...
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay, I think I see it now. It's there for a very short time. So there, boost, there.
That's tricky.
Closes that up.
And now time for higher water.
And as Mac has replied,
yeah, see, you don't need me. Okay, they could have made that a bit. They could have made that a bit more obvious, having it be just a switch on and leave it on.
Yeah.
So that was ice.
Yep. Rushing again. And no, this is the glue grenades, not ice grenades.
I know, the ice pillar behind you. From the gap earlier, it looked like, I think from the light effect, it looked like almost like a alien-looking pillar or some sort. I was wondering, what the heck is that?
Yeah. And I see your glue application here broke the pipes.
There we go. Well, we get churned anyways.
What, the party's already over? But I was just getting warmed up.
Why Black Mask? He's already been unmasked. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's just
there.
Maybe he's just a backup because there's no villain here for us.
No active villain at the moment. Yeah, I still think it could have been a very interesting if they'd done a non-Joker story. There.
Not all of them gonna be Joker, I hope.
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
We're almost there. I can taste the fresh air.
It's the air I'm tasting now. Oh man, I can't wait. I'm going straight to
Look at the hammer already.
having a pint. What's it been for you, man? Like 8 years in here? 12. And what they put you in for? Drinking and driving.
Ha! And you're gonna go have a pint.
What are you? The damn parole board? I ain't rehabilitated. And I'm
Well, I hope you're hungry for fists as well.
Yeah.
I'm a pint of hurt.
Well, he can have a pint of his own blood to spit out after we're done here.
What the heck was that?
Rubber ball mechanics again.
He just decides, nope, I'm getting back down.
Someone should lock you up.
Lock you up. You want to try that while you're glued up? Ow.
What are you going to do? Bring the bat. Very good. And how do I want this stocking stuffer delivered? Alive or dead? Alive! That's right. What good little elves you all are. Santa's going to have a nice surprise for you when he gets what he wants.
Santa's not a psychopath, though.
I was asking for that bat's severed head in a dainty little gift bag. Well, I don't want you thinking I'm capricious or anything. It's just that a lot's changed in my life recently. I'd love to tell you all about it, but I don't quite understand it myself. So let's just chalk it up as a Christmas miracle.
So, in 3 hours, he ended up in here, charmed Harley, and started a prison-wide riot that's basically burning the place down.
Okay, time for some introductions. Batman, meet the prisoners. Prisoners, meet the Batman.
And now he's basically got charge.
Please kill the Batman.
Didn't you just say that he wants... he's being very... what is the word?
Very... psychotic.
Wishy-washy. Yeah, wishy-washy with what he wants. Also, let's just shut this thing up. There we go.
There's no way I'm doing this next Christmas.
Oh. Those are not wolf gargoyles.
Last Christmas, I guess.
Those are hyenas.
By the end of the game, we're gonna have a whole zoo worth of different gargoyle shapes.
Join the army. This line of work ain't. It's like it was never broke.
Okay, they fixed the PA.
From Batman's latest victim. Oh, whoever will be next.
Okay, so they will find look for those things when we break them and fix them.
Okay, look at this more. I'm not sure what the heck these are supposed to be.
Some sort of hounds.
Yeah, but
Maybe
it's some kind of...
Wait, they have wings. Are they supposed to be dragons?
Quickly slip
Dragons
in
are
here.
very large lizards.
Something with a bit more of a draconic side, maybe. So, let's set this up here.
Were you referring to me, Derby?
Yes and no. I know you're a better lizard than they are.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Any other traps I can lay? As long as you don't turn quick. Oh, he has mines.
Yeah.
Boing. I guess that one. I guess that was Jack. We let him out of his box.
Oh dear.
Also, oh dear. Right, as I was saying, I wonder if you can make a montage of every time we just say ow, ooh, and all those sounds. So every time you react to.
Probably, yeah. I'd have to look them up though.
Captain, it would probably be a 1 or 2 hour video alone.
Probably.
I kind of just realized that, oh, we had done those sounds before and just reacted to people getting hurt, but never as much as this game. Again,
that's Batman.
And again, not that we had those reactions, usually it was me and Hill. Now we've been having 4 people.
Is it?
Like, I was hoping I could get one of them with that. Can I grab another from here? Yes, I can. Yoink!
Oh!
Maybe those hostages know where the Joker's hiding.
Ouch.
Okay, that went well.
Yeah.
50% bonus. The B. Okay. Let's see. Let's get the triple with these. I think we do need that for some of the Enigma challenges.
Are you okay?
What's it to you?
You were almost killed.
Occupational hazard. Look, I know why you're here. He's in the Panopticon, and he's waiting for you.
Huh. He hasn't made her completely crazy yet.
Yet. Harleen F. Quinzel, psychiatrist intern.
She's an intern?
Yep. Keen interest in the criminal mind. Intern at Blackgate Prison. Most senior medical staff member working on December 24th. Quinzel is finishing up her psychology residency at Blackgate Prison. It seems odd that a student would try to work at a facility that has little desire to rehabilitate its inmates, but perhaps her interest in the criminal mind will bear fruit.
Also,
It'll get her turned.
something written on the walls?
Yeah, Madhouse. And the way that I thought one of them misspelled here because it looks like there's an H between the M and the A here.
Yeah. There's more words.
Yeah, Nut House, Insane Asylum. That reminds me, actually. Yeah, Blackgate is a full-on prison, and as much as Arkham is often considered one, it is still an asylum, not a full-on prison.
Yeah.
Which, in part, well, is why they escape so often from there. It's not, well, it's meant to contain them, but it's not as good as a full-on prison. But yeah, since most of the rogue gallery are clinically insane, they end up in the asylum instead.
Well, he's right about the last part.
No, it won't.
Oh!
Ow.
No, you don't. Yep, missed that. Well, yeah, you get a better score for if you use the gadgets as well. Yep, damn it. Bye-bye! Okay, I have no clue where that one went. I'm guessing he's just stuck in the ceiling with his head stuck through the concrete.
I think I see him.
I don't think I do. I think he did a cartoon through the wall.
Probably. There's just an inmate-shaped hole somewhere.
Oh. Nope, that's a hanging guy, not him. Okay.
All of the guards are too terrified to act. Or even respond in any sort of way.
Yep.
Almost ran into the fire.
We didn't come here to see roast bat.
Apparently the Joker's afraid of me. Wouldn't let me out. And for good reason. I don't like having my time wasted.
You should have known trying to kill me was a waste of your time.
Well, you won't have to worry about that anymore. Not unless someone else puts up 50 million bucks.
I wasn't worried.
Of course, bloody Deathstroke. Can we find Croc somewhere here? He was knocked out the first, so he definitely have time to wake back up.
Yeah. And without Deathstroke talks, I kind of wonder if Batman could turn him to his side for the right price.
Come on, you guys!
He'd probably try to figure out where the money is coming from then.
Yeah.
Yep. So that one coming too late. Okay, I heard that line and first thing I thought was keep firing assholes. We really need to watch Spaceballs sometime.
Yeah, if you're not watching movies as such, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it sometime.
Okay. Yep. Oh, wait. Did he block that? Huh.
I could have swore the shotgun was where I'm blocking.
Ow!
I think ask other friends if they want to use at some point.
Yeah, it is open whenever we do it. Not like it's closed in case. Oh, that's why. Freaking martial artist hidden among them.
Yeah, got a whole variety of different guys here.
Yeah, but the outfits make them harder to identify. Yep. Yep, boing!
Damn, I missed that one.
Damn it, now I want salami.
That's it.
Did he just punch his friend?
I'm pretty sure none of these would consider any of them friends, or at least not in the friend is an enemy who hasn't shown his sides yet, his true colors yet, that sort.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put that thing away. Yep. Thanks for that. It's about the what? Give me the show of you getting your ass kicked.
Okay, where'd the other inmates go that you knocked out?
I did not eat them.
Sure. Okay, takedowns just don't work on these guys.
Have you any idea how much unhealthy calories these criminals may have?
There we go. Plant an idiot tree. And just ruin this guy's ability to sing. Oh, if he joins the Mafia now, they definitely don't have to worry about him singing like a rat. Or like a canary. Yeah.
I think you want to see squealing like a rat.
I just had the stupid image from Sam and Max in mind with the singing rats.
Like a young boy obsessing over that big, mysterious present under the tree. What a mystery it is. You really opened my eyes. Here I thought it was hitting level 10. Top of the fun scale. Slaughtering gangsters, killing cops, exploding buildings. But now I know that the scale goes beyond 10. Way beyond. How much is anyone's guess, but together, you and me, we are going to push it as far as it will go. So don't keep me waiting. If there's one thing I hate, it's an unsolved mystery.
Yeah, in a sort of perverse way, the Joker has not fallen in love with the bats, but more fallen in love with the idea of breaking the bats.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Yep. No, I don't. Okay, let's stun you. Nope. Nope.
Oh, mattresses.
They probably got all of their blasted mattresses in here mixed up for this.
I'm not sure how good of a combat surface this is.
Probably not.
It'll definitely hurt them less when they hit the ground.
And that's what the shot gloves are for. Another one!
I keep missing those.
I feel like it's probably easy to do a montage of every time. Yeah, we do.
One of them get launched.
Yeah. Going a bit Rocketeer. Oh, and Rocketeer would mean they're using a rocket, so.
And there we go. Karate Kid gets one last one over the head.
I'm still surprised they make a new Ninja Kids movie.
Gordon again.
Let him go.
I understand you. You had a chance to let me die, and you didn't take it. I bet right now you're wishing you had. I've killed a lot of people. I brought the city to its knees, crippled the police force, and it's not even time to unwrap our presents. Ship it!
Let's do this.
Okay. So, what our friend Bane holds in his hand is a heart monitor. Once he clamps it on, every beat of his bacon little heart will charge the battery on this electric chair. And when it's fully charged... So either you kill Bane...
No, I won't kill him.
But you will. You will fight me with all your resolve, or you will die. Someone is going to die. You, me, or the clown. The question of which one of us it is in your hands. A compassionate man would be home, mourning the loss of his servant and lifelong companion right now. Yet here you are.
Round 2.
Oh, is it just me? Does he okay? Just sound like Heavy from Team Fortress?
A bit.
A little bit, maybe.
Yeah, but that. Oh dear. So hasn't he spoken a bit Spanish on location?
Yep. Okay, I need to find the right opening to really start stunning him. There. Okay, then we jump back in. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. Ow! Here we go, ruin that again. Again, I still think that he comes out of that way too fast for it to be fair.
Yeah. Ooh. Thank you, Bane, for being useful.
Nope. Okay, basically... Oh, right. Yeah, we got 1 bar left now. I had that wrong earlier. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Hello. Oh.
Don't move! Maybe you should have from you.
Okay, the game's confused as to what is supposed to be happening. Is it... Okay, let's try that again.
You don't need to.
Okay, let's do a restart on that because somehow it thought... Nope. Okay, is it just completely glitched on that? It's playing the audio.
Jim, have a seat, Jimbo. We'll fry it.
Okay, it's playing the audio from the cutscene that's supposed to be playing after here.
That's weird. It's still doing it too.
Okay, let me quit out to the main menu and reload from.
I got a pulse. Jumpstart your heart.
Okay,
it's still doing the game.
Okay, I think it fixed. No, it did not.
Nope.
Okay, yeah. Again, it was rushed. So.
Are we always using a fan patch?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Fan patches can fix things, but fan patches can also add new issues by accident.
Yeah, if this was a known issue, it probably would have been reported and fixed already. So I'm going to lay this one on the game itself. Okay, at least it's shut up now.
Yep.
Okay.
This is recording?
Yeah. Like, OBS does not quit when the game quits. So...
Yeah, fortunately.
Just making sure, since, you know, we have had issues in the past.
Okay, yeah, you can't skip those, no matter how many times I mash the buttons. Okay. But yeah, we'll call that a taste of schizophrenia, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
And guess what? This is why you don't rush games.
Yeah. Now, let's actually beat him this time. Three. No. Bane train, okay.
Well, he is big enough for it.
Yeah, he has mentioned it a few times. I think mentioned it in the first battle against Bane.
Yep. Button mash time.
No, not even button mashing gets... What the heck? Oh, that's set to happen anyways. I think.
Unavoidable, apparently.
Yeah, this time you didn't die though.
Don't move.
Maybe you should move.
Okay, rubber bullets.
Careful, Jim. When that chair goes off, that's 2,000 volts. You won't make it.
You don't need to.
Jim. Have a seat, Jimbo. We'll fry together like two little potato latkes.
I got a pulse.
Jumpstart your heart.
Kill you again.
May you find the peace in death that you did not find in life.
I'm not looking for peace. My shock gloves to temporarily stop Bane's heart. My only hope.
Nope.
Oh, that was 2 flying ones in a row.
2, 3. Okay. There we go. Okay, so... Yeah, the reason that glitch happened is because that move still dealt damage. So if you die on that move, well, it glitches the hell out. Give me a moment to get on.
Fix that.
There. 1, 2, 3.
Unless it was a case of the developers were not allowed to do bug fixes after the release.
I'm not even sure if splash damage even exists anymore.
Splash damage is still a thing, I think.
The company developers.
Oh.
The ones who were in the startup just now. Oop, another one for the Air Force.
I didn't look.
Yeah.
I actually went up to move my legs.
Finally falls.
What the?
Okay.
Shut it, seagulls.
I'm gonna really quickly grab myself a snack.
There.
There's
a click or grab. Oh.
Just grabbing something.
Okay.
I think I just completely need to ignore the extra idiots and just only focus on Bane. If I... There we go. If I try to counter them, then I'm just going to get bowled over.
Yeah, at least you can have him bulldoze them for you.
Yeah.
I love that.
3. There we go.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
That's a lot of guys all at once.
That still got me somehow.
But at least it took down a lot of them with them.
The game is over, Joker. Let Captain Gordon go.
Yeah. Put the gun down, freak.
How about I put you down? That's the Christmas spirit. Well, I'd love to stay and celebrate your victory, but I've got stockings to stuff, mistletoe to hang, and about 15 skyscrapers to blow up before sunrise. Ciao!
Thank God you had your vest on.
He's got my gun! Gordon, Joseph, I need your help to stop the Joker.
Our help? You're the so-called vigilante.
Or is one kill enough for you tonight? Bane's in cardiopulmonary arrest. I have only minutes to resuscitate him before it's too late.
You mean you didn't?
That's not how I do things. Now go.
Okay. Let's take a lot more pleasure in this than when we had to revive Alfred. Not care for a few broken ribs. Speaking of, Alfred probably should get his ribs checked.
Yeah.
That last punch probably broke a few.
You leave me no choice, Mr. Wayne.
This is fully hulked out Bane.
Alfred,
Yeah.
what do we know about TN1, the compound I found in Bane's lab?
I'll start looking into it now, sir. Master Bruce, if you can't defeat Bane within 10 minutes, the TN1 he just injected will reach its full potency, and he'll take you out in one hit.
Gordon, you read me? You okay?
I'm pretty sure he's big enough to take us out in one hit anyway.
Exit out of Blackgate. Sewers, front doors, I don't care. The Joker cannot escape. We're on it.
There we go. That'll probably do a bit more than our fists would be able to. Yep. Ow.
I have to stay out of sight.
How he just disappeared?
Okay, these are hinged, so we can...
We got the place secure. Any update? I'm with the warden. I think the Joker's heading to death row. We got the place surrounded. No way he's getting out. You better be damn sure about that.
Okay, we don't have time to waste on trying to knock those open. Or to rip those open.
Surprised the bones did not get thicker.
Yeah, they probably have been.
Yeah.
Like, they got them obviously bigger than we saw from the scanner, but I feel like they probably should be even bigger than what we see.
There we go. Yeah, not as effective without the electricity to guard us.
Alfred's right. I can't take names.
Yep.
Think strategically.
There we go. Okay. Oh, hello.
Minutes before the TN1 takes full effect. Use those electrified doors to your advantage.
You indifferent again.
Yes. He's just going back and forth. Yes, hiding in the vent. There we go. Put you in the wall, another wall. Yep, get in there. Up this way. Okay.
No, we're not in the vent again.
Get back in.
This is Captain James Gordon in Blackgate Prison. The Joker has us pinned down in death row.
Can't go that way.
Repeat, this is Captain Gordon requesting
Oh, damn it, now there's this.
pinned down on death row in Blackgate.
Joker has Gordon pinned down in death row. I need to hurry.
What idiots walks in here with a jammer to the sounds of just some fucking brute hulking out completely? Just a little bit closer. There we go. You were saying, Alfred?
It's over, Alfred. I've defeated Bane.
Or never mind.
Master Bruce? Master Bruce, are you alright?
Oh, so much for beating him, huh?
Yeah.
Dear.
We got a few broken ribs out of that.
Ow.
Must find Batman.
With that.
There we go. Bane beaten, so time for his profile. Let's see, where even is he among these? Or did we already? There he is. Real name unknown, fugitive. Supreme strength and agility combined with the mind of a master tactician. Seems dependent on its substance delivery system, possible weakness. Bane is a fugitive wanted by the government of Santa Prisca following a prison break from Penaduro. While no records have been found to substantiate this, rumors allege Bane was born and raised within the prison walls, a seemingly impossible feat in the all-male penitentiary. Bane is believed to be traveling with a large group of his fellow escapees. Most notable is his chief subordinate, Bird. Bane is rumored to have superhuman size and strength. Most believe this to be a result of his abuse of performance-enhancing drugs, including the popular narcotic Venom. Combined with a keen mind, this makes Bane an extreme threat. And apparently we got some...
That which does not kill you makes you stronger. But that which makes you stronger can often kill you. Addiction is a weakness, one that must be overcome. Venom has become my addiction, my weakness. To free myself, I have tried many things. For a time, I sought to eradicate Venom and wipe those who manufacture it from the face of the earth. But lately, I've gravitated towards Project TN1, a replacement drug, which would eliminate Venom's addictive properties and holds the promise of a permanent effect. If it works, I would no longer have need of the delivery system. Another weakness. While early tests had to be terminated immediately, The latest subjects seem at least physically stable, but side effects are severe. Immediate and permanent long-term memory loss, followed by a general degradation of brain function that leaves the subject primitive. Testing continues. The latest formula shows promise. Once I've eliminated the bat, I will dedicate myself to finding a suitable volunteer for my tests. End of recording.
Okay, so I didn't think we'd actually find audio logs here. I knew there were audio logs in Asylum, and a very fitting one that we find here, huh?
Come to look up around progress.
47.
Go back to profiles.
50%. 1 of 29 audio files. Okay, there's plenty of those around then.
You now found one.
Took
okay,
sweet
one
time
among
to find
the one among the extortion files.
I trust he's done for good this time.
He's secure, and it appears the TN1 Bane took damaged his memory permanently.
Does that mean he won't be revealing your identity?
Looks that way.
Glad to hear it, sir. And the Joker?
He's still on the loose, but not for long.
This is Captain Gordon, Blackgate Prison. Request.
Updates. Okay, just the captured. I thought it would add something like brain damage now.
Yeah, you'd think.
Chopper en route. ETA 15 minutes.
Tell them to hurry up.
I guess we are really lucky that the side effect kicked in on him.
Yeah. There's Joseph.
Where's Gordon?
Sniper! Would you look who's
Oh.
back for more? I've had enough of you for one night. Not yet, you haven't. Son of a... Screw this! Want the Joker? Take him.
Help me keep these guys off the warden.
Rush them.
That was the killer croc for you, Derby.
Yep. I saw the name.
Yeah, no time for a rematch with him. We already got one big bruiser down.
You saw didn't you? Are you telling me you somehow missed him? How the heck you missed a massive guy like Killer Croc?
Watch me. Hit harder.
Yeah, he's kind of hard to miss, isn't he?
Quite well.
Had a rough childhood.
No, you don't.
This doesn't make us friends, though.
No, you two are going to be friends for a long, long time.
Yeah. Weird relationship that we've always seen in all the movies and other media.
You're going to make it.
Where's the Joker?
He went through that door, towards the chapel.
Thanks.
Okay, this one's locked. Okay, this way then. But yeah, that was probably the best version of Bane we'll get in these games. Because, well, now he's permanently damaged his brain from an experimental drug.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... it's so... What a night! Fresh off the kill, and back for more, eh?
Bane's still alive.
Now that's not funny. All this rage, all directed at me, and for what? You know, if you'd actually let me finish a sentence, you might learn something! You might learn that we're not so different. You might learn something about yourself!
You need to learn to shut up.
Is all this for you, or for me? You must know that I'm a lost cause. But there's still hope for you.
Shut up.
You just can't get it through your thick scalp. Ugh. We both exist because of them!
Give up! You've lost.
Just go fucking Jojo on his face.
The heck?
That's why you do it, isn't it? You like the way it feels. It's what you need. Come on, baby. Beat me till your knuckles bleed. Why quit there? You know there's only one way to stop me.
Any one of my guys would have killed him. The city deserves better than that.
You know, my daughter thinks you're a hero. But I still have to bring you in.
Gordon, come in. What's your 20?
I'm in the chapel. We got the Joker.
Son of a bitch. You caught him. And how did you do that?
I had some help.
Okay, where did he vanish off to?
I keep asking myself why I didn't bring him in. And I now know the truth is I let him go because of you. Because you believe in him. I don't know. They put me in charge of a station full of rotten cops. And I can't change them. Any more than I can change this damn city. Or at least, that's what I used to think.
Stopped his heart. That is funny. Good one, Bats. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Maybe I can give them something to believe in. Maybe he can give them something to believe in.
Oh, so this must be the end of the game?
The end of the main story, at least. There are still other assassins out there. Yeah. But that is the Joker done for now.
Which probably still leaves a bunch of side stories if we want to explore them.
I'll leave that up to you two, at least for the main assassins, I'd say. Because they're still out there, but we could also move on to Asylum next week.
Both are tempting. Do I always say no to the Riddler?
Yeah, definitely not him. I mean more Lady Shiva and Deadshot and such. Because we did only take out like 4 of the assassins, I think. Actually, no. We had Brock, Copperhead, Deathstroke. I'd almost not put the Electrocutioner in the list if it wasn't for the fact that... Oh, right, yeah, the story DLC. I almost forgot about that. Oh, hello.
I tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream.
Really? Okay, there's still the story DLC. We will do that. But
yeah.
I think it'll only take one stream, probably.
Yeah, so we can do those extra assassin and the story DLC for 1-2 streams.
Yeah.
Then we go to the next Batman game.
But yeah, I'd say definitely skip the Riddler and just keep going on the other villains.
Yeah. Okay, that's the apple juice gone.
You been drinking apple juice?
Yes.
And also, look at the time.
Yeah, a bit perfectly timed for that, huh?
Yeah.
In anger, unkind words are said that make the teardrops start. Why can't I
yeah.
free your doubtful mind?
Which shall we start with? The Other Assassins or the story DLC?
I would say the Assassins, then the DLC.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think we do need to find where the others are. We've got leads on Shiva, but Deadshot's not. So let me check the list again. There's a quick search. Croc, Electrocutioner, even though he's just more a thug with a gimmick.
And he died here.
Copper, Copperhead, Deathstroke, that's 4. Bane, that's 5. Okay, so Shiva, and now also Firefly, so that is 6. That only leaves Shiva and Deadshot.
Yeah, then we can easily do them next time, then start the DLC.
Yeah. We've got a lead on Shiva. I'll look up where we get started with Deadshot, though. And yes, Joker is just still freaking singing.
Yeah. Some kind of Joker song that I don't even understand, too.
I think he stopped singing because of you, too.
No, he's singing about the bats.
He stopped singing and started laughing.
Our next guest, political strategist Dean Snyder, has been following tonight's events since the start, more than 8 hours ago. Dr. Snyder, let's start with you. What's your view?
Well, Jack, it's a travesty. The ultimate failing of the justice system. A vigilante cleaning up our streets after countless deaths and bombings? What has happened to our police force? What about James Gordon? He didn't exactly prove himself tonight.
Hold on a minute, Dean. Now, I'm no defender of the GCPD or Captain Gordon for that matter. Like you said, tonight's debacle is some reflection of his efficacy, but I can't see any police force in any municipality doing a substantially better job against criminals like this Joker character or any of the hired killers he's brought into town. I mean, these guys are a different breed. We've never seen anything like this. So for me, it's less a reflection on Gotham's cops and more of a reflection on the state of our country. A country where our mental health and education systems are so warped and broken that we produce criminals of this nature.
You raise an interesting point, Hank, but what I'm wondering is what we'll do next.
No, it's not an interesting point. It's just plain wrong.
Hello.
They're both wrong. This isn't about the police or the Batman. It isn't about the state of our nation somehow churning out a dangerous new batch of the criminally deranged. It's about the failing of one single institution. An institution which, in my view, represents the biggest threat to Gotham and its citizens. A time bomb, just waiting to go off. If tonight's events have taught us anything, it's that Blackgate is not the place to be housing our city's most dangerous offenders. Not one, but 2 prison breaks in the same night. All of tonight's tragedies would have been avoided if Gotham had a proper treatment facility for its top echelon offenders. A place with impenetrable security, where the most dangerous could be isolated, rehabilitated, and treated for their illness. A place like Arkham Asylum. And after what happened tonight, I promise the good people of Gotham that I will work tirelessly. I will lobby the city council, go to the governor if I have to, do everything in my power to get Arkham Asylum reopened, so we can all sleep a little easier.
There you have it. Quincy Sharp placing the blame for tonight's events not on the Batman, not on the Joker, but on Blackgate Prison, and pledging to return Arkham Asylum to full operation.
Hypo.
We'll be back with more from Mr. Sharp and our other guests when the Jack Ryder Hour continues after this message.
Yeah, we'll hear more of them in the next game, but that'll probably have to wait. Actually, we might be able. We may be able to finish Shiva and Deadshot as well as the story DLC in one stream with some luck.
Yeah, either
just
one
in
or
case,
2 streams.
Yeah, just in case. If we can't do it in one stream, and we end up going short on another stream on Thursday, that was the team. Then I'd be willing to start on Asylum in the same on the same night.
I'll be up for that, depending, of course, how much time they have. Maybe do it.
Yeah. Okay, but if it is just 1 hour, then yeah, then we skip it to the next mainstream day. Okay.
Wait. Which day would we do this again?
If we, next Tuesday we likely won't be able to finish off both unless we get lucky. So it will probably be next Thursday, where there's a possible chance of us starting with Asylum, if we only need 1 hour for finishing off Origins, that is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. And yeah, not the most interesting of credit scenes, just a black void with snow, a blackout with snow blowing in, but not the worst either, I'd say.
Yeah, I kind of like it, and it did have some interesting story text going on earlier.
Yeah. Not an after credit or mid credit thing, but a during credits.
Yeah.
Alright. I hope it doesn't take too much longer, though.
Yeah, they're doing that kind of slow credit style for sure, so.
Yeah.
At least it seems faster than
Crisis.
Crisis.
That was, let's not even speak of that.
Yeah, a full half hour with the one we actually waited on, I think. Maybe not a full hour, but more like 20 minutes, but still. Splash down with special thanks.
I thought it was more like 40 minutes or more.
Nope. Rocksteady Studios. They didn't directly work on this game, I believe, but, well, they did start this series and made most of the pre-work with the city map and such. Alright. But yeah, we'll get the Arkham City when we get to it. We first have to get through and out of the asylum. Let's see. I'll give it another 5 minutes or so. Then I think we can cut it off. But yes, as much as this game is a lot more flawed than the other ones, it is still a good game and a good story. It's just that, yeah, people wanted something else than the fucking Joker for once. But they did make good use of him, I'll say.
Yeah.
And yeah, with the timeline, the next game would be Arkham Shadow, the VR game, but yeah, I don't have that, and yeah, I'd rather not. I am up for streaming VR games, but yeah, I believe you need a more recent Oculus system for that as well, and I still have an original Quest. A Oculus Quest, I'll say it. I refuse to use that stupid name Meta. It's about as stupid as renaming Twitter to X.
Yeah, and if I'm not right, it's expensive. I mean, I know I'm talked to Mac about the game, and it was very basically, I think it was in total for everything you need to play it, like £1,000 or something.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
For the game and the headset.
Yeah.
And the controllers.
That's not even worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently it's only for one headset console.
Yeah. I don't really know how much the little VR headsets cost, but if I had to guess, then one game that I looked at, it might be cheaper. That was the Battlezone game.
Okay.
Oh, Mac replied something there?
Let's see. It's very expensive, yeah, and exclusive to Meta. I'll need to check if my Quest still even works with all the bullshit they put through. Yeah, that's... but yeah.
I'm glad Wolf VR has played it, and they do a lot of VR games. But I do suspect that, provided nothing else goes wrong, that probably other VR games will be more maybe PlayStation and Steam dominated than the other one.
Yeah.
You did give me a bit of an idea, though. With the with the YouTube VODs for this, I do tend to link from one game to the next in a series. But I think once with the last video for Origins, when that is made, I think I'll put in an extra link to Wolf in VR's playthrough of Arkham Shadow. Because it is still a good game, it's just, it costs a fuck ton to play it.
Yeah. Are you allowed to do that?
Don't think there's any specific rules against anything like that, but you can technically link to any other video on YouTube, I believe.
Yeah. I would probably say otherwise that at the start of Steam, if people want to see, they may actually. Yeah, I think we can recommend people to watch Wolf in VR's videos on Shadow.
Yeah, at the very least, I'll probably put a link in the descriptions.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And just making a note so I don't forget. Just need to remember not to throw out this note paper later. Then, actually, it's not even note paper. It's the paper wrapper of a pack of gum.
Whatever you gotta use.
Yeah, they do make useful notes. Notes because it's a bit cardboardy, so it doesn't flop around like actual paper.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're closing in on those 5 minutes, I think.
But note paper, you mean like those small paper pieces?
Like notepads or such.
Yeah.
Of course they don't flop around too much, since they are so small. Make them bigger and they will flop.
Individual pages, I tend to tear those out after I've made notes of them, but then again I tend to lose them after, so not the best idea. Let me actually check something.
It probably maybe should have some. Actually, it probably be a bad idea to have one of those needle things to stab the notes into.
That would actually be a decent idea. Let me see.
Depends. Just keep it in a way where you will not risk falling onto it.
Yeah, just keep it on the desk.
No, not the desk. I said
high up. I've got an upper shelf on this thing. There's no way I'm falling on that unless I just jump off the fucking bed.
You see on a shelf at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in reach, so I can of course stick them on easily and well not lose sight of it, because then I'll just forget it.
Otherwise you can have a box to put. Actually, yeah, you can have a little box to put those notes into.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've got this. The reason I'm looking around is because I've got a second-hand Game Boy Advanced on my behind my monitor here that I've finally noticed again, and it got me thinking: didn't I have another one of those already? Because I picked this thing up for like $3 at the second-hand I used to work at, without testing if it worked or not, because then you can get it cheaper, of course. But that runs the risk of it not working. So, risk and rewards. I do have a. Let me grab it over here. Okay, yeah, that's an old DS, an original, and one of the old Flip Advanced SPs. Okay, I'll need to dig through a bit more to see if I actually still have an Advanced among there as well.
Okay. Yeah, I had one of the SPs once, but that thing long since burnt out.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the reasons I picked it up is because the people at that secondhand store, they had a habit of throwing out the good or the electronics they didn't really know. So yeah, part of it was me just salvaging it, to not have it be destroyed. I did pick up something else that didn't work. I'll probably have to toss that out, or keep it as just a showpiece.
Yeah. Just kind of reclaim it before they get rid of it.
Let's see. Alright, yeah, Game Boy Pocket. So, I need to fix it out again later.
The credit's still going?
Yeah.
Jesus,
So, yeah, the 5 minutes have passed, so let's cut it off there. Oh, New Game Plus, take on story mode again, but this time armed with all the upgrades you've already earned. However, you're going to need them as this is a much harder challenge with no counter icons, tough new enemy configurations, and faster, better armed enemies right from the start. Separate mode accessed from the main menu and does not affect the progress of your original game. Okay,
that would
always nice
that
to
would
have
be
an
a big
option.
no for me.
And we've got more outfits.
Because why not?
One last.
Figured you'd be by sooner or later. And what happens if I don't sign?
You rot in here, or you work for me.
Hello, Waller. Yeah.
It's been a long night, Alfred.
Another bad person?
Why don't you turn in?
The Suicide Squad commander.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you're sure you're up for it, I've got a few loose ends to tie up out here, and I could use your help.
You can count on it. And when you get home, we can finally have that Christmas dinner I've been keeping warm for you for our breakfast.
Okay. But
Wait. Now you can. It was saving.
Yeah. Alright. But that'll be it for today. So let's go look for someone to raid before we end the stream.
I vote for Dervis Fridge.
Okay, it's very busy again.
What?
Let's see.
What? Wait, hold on. What? Dervis Fridge is busy?
No.
No. You might have to wait, though, because my fridge is not restocked yet, and I was going to do that today.
There we go. Twitch. Let's see.
We raid Max Fridge then.
Yes.
Let's see. We raided Pika last time, I think. Didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so
or at least this week.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else do we have? We have Sapphire Cloud playing Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. Lashris is playing Neon White, and I'm Nice is online playing Rune Factory: Guardians of Azuma. Okay. Any of those sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
I vote for Rune Factory.
Okay.
I will back that vote.
Making sure the browser is muted so we don't actually steal their audio. Okay, copy the name, head to our place. Alright, /raid and paste. But before we start that, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Mac, for chatting along, and I see Sensei and Knight have both been lurking. Hello there. And yeah, thank you as always, Drakir, Dervin, and Ram as well for his little visit.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching.
You're welcome indeed.
And yeah, no stream tomorrow, but on Saturday we continue with Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, and on Sunday as well. Speaking of Castlevania, there's been a new Bloodstained game announced.
Oh dear.
And from what the trailer, or the announced trailer, has shown, it looks to be like a Portrait of Ruin version of, or a bit of a Portrait of Ruin take on it. Because it looked like you would be controlling two characters. So I'm definitely looking forward to when that launches. I still will wait for reviews and such, just in case. I have confidence in that they'll make a good game, but there's still always a chance that even a golden goose like BioWare will lay a turd instead of an egg.
Yeah, there's proof for that.
Oh dear.
All right. But yeah, with that, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Yes, everyone, sleep well and watch out for undead seagulls.
And the worst of Arkham.
Especially Hulked Out Bane.
Oh, gods.